Hello everyone, Killicow Divine here, play Pro Cycling Manager 2017. We are about to go into the World Championship individual time trial, so let's have at it. We can see that we just missed our fitness peak. It was meant to come into play at the Vuelta, but now we are about 2 weeks away from the Vuelta, or after the Vuelta, and we can see that the fitness peak have not yet hit. We are 2.6 points away from it happening here at the World Championship, so I guess we will take advantage of that fitness peak for other races. The profile for this World Championship individual time trial, you can see it's a Ponferrada stage, mostly flat, and then some decent climb here towards the goal line. Quite a decent climb for a time trial, so hope we can do something. Last year we came in 5th place, and the year before that we came in 2nd place. So hopefully this time it is our turn to take the win. We're about to start wearing the French national jersey. What should we do here? I think we're gonna go rather slow early on. 69 effort here to start. See where that takes us. We want to save up a lot of energy for this finish. A rather long climb, so we need to have a lot of extra yellow bar coming into that portion of the stage. Taylor Finney is in the lead for the first time check, but I'm expecting the more climbers. Yeah, we can see Kellerman is in the lead at the goal line, and Finney is down in 8th place there, way behind. So that climb should be the main factor today. We are having a -2 day, but it's not affecting our time trial skill anything. Let's see if we can speed up the game and see where we land here for the first time check. And we actually have a lot of extra yellow bar at the moment. I think we will be way behind here coming into this time check. There we are crossing that line, and we are 63rd place, 1 minute and 10 seconds behind. Wow, that's a bit worse than I was expecting. Uh, what is the profile up to the second time check? Some small hills there when we are close to the time check, but nothing really special. Maybe we need to up the pace to 71. Uh, we will still be far behind, but at least we will be in a position where we have a lot of strength to take on the climbs. Going just fast between the time checks here. Let's see where it will take us. Who is in the lead for the second time check? It's Taylor Finney there as well. And Günther Borowski is the current world champion. If this standing stands, he managed to beat Kellerman, and Borowski was in 4th place for this time check. We will not be able to challenge for that. Can we at least be top 50? And we are in 58th place. We can see Rohan Dennis is actually passing us here. Wow, he's in the 2nd place for that time check. Good position for Rohan Dennis to win the whole thing. Now the climbs start, and now we need to go fast because we need to take a lot of time on the others. We are 2 minutes and 4 seconds behind, which means we need to take more than 2 minutes here in this climb. On the other favorites, that's going to be super difficult. Even if we could see that we quite fast went past the Rohan Dennis, but he's still holding on. We are not extending that lead as much as we would have liked. Come on, push, push, push. How is Dennis doing? Okay, he's starting to fall further behind now. Our yellow bar still rather healthy, still rather healthy. This is the toughest portion of the stage, toughest portion of the climb. I think we need to slow down a little bit for this yellow part of the climb. Oh, we are actually using up a lot of energy here. Where is Dennis now? Oh, we are seeing that we can barely see him now. We are actually closing in on Kamna. Lawson Craddock managed to take the lead almost the same time as the Günther Borowski. but he still managed to take the lead there. We're gonna go 69 effort here for this yellow part of the climb. We might have used up a lot of energy in this tough portion, and we might not have enough to get to the finish line. Come on, guy, you can do this. Where is Dennis now? Because I feel like Dennis is one of the top guys in this World Championship race. Okay, we are actually in a good position here. Kemna is in front of us, so Oliveira. I feel like we should be at least top 5. Because I feel like we've been riding very strong here in the end. Let's see where we are. First place! We're at first place, 2 seconds ahead of Lawson Craddock. Our tactic have been perfect. Should be a few people behind us. That should be. Oh, Rohan Dennis beats us. We did not manage to extend that lead enough. Rohan Dennis, I think he's going to be the new world champion. We will see that in the end screen. Tom Dumoulin is also up there. That is the end. Rohan Dennis, new world champion. We are in 3rd place. A good race from us, but not quite enough. And we were so close. If that fitness peak had come in, I think we would have been able to take this. I should have seen if I could do anything to make that fitness peak hit. But now we will need to use that fitness peak for something else. Let's look at the schedule. You see that we are just maybe 1 or 2 days away from the fitness peak hitting, and Lombardia is the next race. Lombardia is the next race, should be in 6 days. Then we will have a good form. Let's look at the profile for Lombardia race. You can see there is some cobblestone here towards the end, but very, very little. It's mostly about the climbs, and we should be able to compete for this. We should be able to compete in this Lombardia race. We are expected to have a +1 day today, and let's look at the favorites. We are not amongst the favorites for this race. They do not think we will be able to do anything. I think that means we are going to take it rather slow. We let the other people set the pace. We will just hang on. Uh, but at some point, I would like to try and attack. I guess maybe in this climb or that climb, we will see what happens in the race. Let's go! 200 riders in the Lombardia race. We just started. One person have gone into a breakaway so far. Dul, not heard of him, and he's mostly a sprinter, so I'm not sure what he's doing in this race. Guess he wants to show what he got. Um, this climb, very nice. We can see a lot of the climbs here are actually very, very nice. And we can see the final climb of the day, a short cobblestone climb. Going to be a very difficult race. Uh, if we are in the main group coming into that final climb, we need to set a super high pace up that cobblestone climb because I feel like they are going to really, really go super hard up that one. Um, Maybe we can cause some trouble at some point of the stage, but at the same time, it's a long stage, it's a difficult one. We do not want to waste energy if we do not need to do so. +1 day, our stats are slightly improved. I hope we can do well today. I will see you later on in the stage. We have entered this climb now, or we are in the easy part now, but it's going to be difficult. Think just about now. I feel like I want to tell my people to go up in front and see if they can set a pace of 85 effort here, because I don't feel like they will be much use to me today anyway, so I might as well use them now to see if we can hurt some of the competition. 85 effort on them, let's see if they can do anything. Bidard is the last one of my helpers here in front. Pichon, Simon and Hardy did a good job But Hardy is way behind now, and I think Bichon and Simon might drop off as well. But Bedard is still holding strong. He's gonna do so to the peak. It will just barely be enough strength on him to make it to that point. And we are 100 people, or 105 in this group now. That is a very good number. Bedard, good job. See if you can survive with this group now in the downhill, recover a little bit. Maybe I could have use of you later on as well. A big fall just happened. All my helpers went down. I feel like I need to go and get water for myself here. We have 25 people in this group. Uh, big fall. I think we were about 100, and then 70 to 80 of them just fell. So what can we do here? We are still rather strong. 2 climbs left to go of these climbs, and then we have that final climb towards the end as well. So 2 mountains left to go. It is Formolo in front, pulling the pack up this climb here. Rosa just took over, Bardet looks like he wants to help out as well. We are in the last mountain of the day. You can see that the pace is super high. Quintana is trying to attack. Alaphilippe is trying to attack. Formolo have been working super hard, and he is going to close that gap today as well. Instead, Valens and Lopez attack. I feel like I need to counter this. I need to be one of the people taking charge here. I'm gonna go up to attack. Can I move up to join Wellens and Lopez, I think it was, yeah. Ulisi is also up there. And we can see that they are going very fast. Super fast, actually. And we might not be strong enough to close this gap. Oh, the others have also joined us here. I'm gonna maintain position because we can't waste too much strength here. If Lopez and Valens get away, there is nothing we can do about it. We are not strong enough. Quintana looks like he might be attacking here. Latour and Ulisi want to close that gap. Do we have enough strength to make it? Oh, we are actually dead here. We just ran out of strength here. Wow. Wow. What a stage. Sakharin, Farveke, we are not able to follow them. We are not able to follow them. Please close that gap. Okay, we might be able to close the gap to them. But we will not be able to recover much in this downhill if this continues. Let's see if we can go 95 effort for a little bit. Because I feel like we need to be together with Sakharin here. Should be 4 people ahead of us. I probably need to help these guys if we want to close the gap to them. So I'm gonna set myself to 90 relay. We can see that they are using 93 to 100. Wow, what a stage. This is just super crazy. We are not going to win Lombardia this year. And at the moment it looks like we might not be able to finish even. Because we are working on the red bar now. And that is not a good sign. We're gonna use the energy gel in this climb. Verweke pulling this group up. 3 people ahead of us, Quintana, Lopez and Wellens. I guess we might be able to get to the top 8 finish. Even if Alaphilippe is just behind us as well. 3.7 kilometers left to go. We are barely surviving this climb. But there our energy bar kicks in. And I feel like we need to see if we can make a move. We're gonna go 95 effort. 95 effort. We want a high finish in this group we are in. 95 effort in the downhill, so we do not use a lot of strength. 1.5 kilometers left to go. We're gonna start the sprint. We are trying to get 4th place here. Not going to happen, but we might be in 5th place. That's a great accomplishment. We are in 5th place in Lombardia. Team Valence wins the stage. Michelangelo Lopez, Quintana, Ulisi are also ahead of us. But I feel like we did very well here. 5th place. You can actually see that the 3 people in front, Valence, Lopez, Quintana, got 2 minutes and 35 seconds on my group. And I feel like we did very well to take 2nd place in this group, seeing as we are not a very good sprinter. Especially when Alaphilippe was in the group. He is an amazing sprinter, but he just barely managed to catch us, and I do not think he had any strength left for the sprint. Uh, that will be the end of this episode. Oh, we can see that we are very close to a level up. We need 40 more EXP points. 40 more EXP points. Uh, Next up will be the stage race in Turkey. Until then, I am Killer Cowdivine. Thank you all for watching.